Alright guys, let's take a quick look at Manta Network on the channel here once again. Now we haven't looked at Manta in quite some time, guys. And Manta has really struggled. Now keep in mind, this was a launch pool coin on Binance. I actually sold this way higher than it is right now, guys. So, but I am a little bit down, of course, on this coin myself. But hey, it happens, and we have to be really patient when it comes to new coins, guys. And I just want to point this out because they often lose probably about 95% of their value, in honesty. So anyways, we looked at Manta a couple of weeks ago, guys, on the 20th of April. Now let's go to the 20th. That was actually on this candle here. Now we had said that there really wasn't anything to celebrate just yet. We got rejected. And we even got rejected on the 21st. Now, we did finally break out on the 22nd. And we did come back all the way down. Looks like, to, what is this, low at 19.5 cents. And since then, we've kind of gotten the bounce, guys. Now, the bounce looks quite good, I can say. We have broken this trend line as well. Now, if I point out, this looks like an inverse head and shoulders. It's not the most beautiful one. It's a little bit skewed, but okay. It is an inverse head and shoulders. Now let's kind of measure this, and let's just put this conservatively like this. And I just want to put the target right there. And okay, it looks like it's going to about 35 cents, on this move, guys. So still not quite there just yet. We still need to look at the RSI and things like that and see how much more strength this move has. I do suspect it does have, a bit more strength, and we probably should mark off some daily resistances here too. Now, taking a look, let's put maybe a resistance right here. You can see there was a touch. I don't know if there's any other touches back in history. It doesn't look like it, actually. So I do believe that's probably going to be the first real daily resistance. Now wait a minute, maybe right here actually could be. We do have a touch here. We have a couple of touches here, several touches here. So let's put one here. And yeah, it does have to probably work its way through two resistances at least. Now, if I were going to put another daily, let's see, let's put this about right here. So this is probably going to be support if it can seal a candle tonight over about 25.3 cents. This line would probably become support, guys. You can see there was a bounce here, and resistance, resistance also here. I think 4 days of resistance right here. So yeah, this is probably another resistance, actually support at the moment since we are above it. And yeah, I mean, Manta is not looking bad. Now let's see, let's look at the volume first. I just want to see what the volume profile looks like down here on the visible range. Let me zoom out on a weekly time frame. Let's see how much volume we got. Now let's try to fit this in the screen if we can. I know it's going to be a little bit hard to see though. Let me just kind of move this. Okay, so we do have a higher volume node that we are in right now. However, once we get above this, what is this? 30, let's just say 40 cents. We will go up probably quickly to about 55 cents till we hit this little node here. And then at about, 73 cents up to about 90 cents, there's another higher volume node here. So after that, it drops off pretty drastically. And then you can kind of see that up here, you get a little bit higher volume nodes. But compared to down here, guys, this is nothing. But, basically when we get up to about 250 or so, up to about $3.10, it's going to take a little bit of a push to get through here, but not too much. Now, basically, you can see that the RSI is just starting to print because this is a fairly new coin still. So let's go to the weekly, guys. It is going up pretty heavily here on the Stoke. That is looking good. The RSI also pointed to the upside, so weekly looks fine, guys. Daily actually looks, pretty good too. It's pointed heavily to the upside on both the RSI and Stoke. 4-hour time frame, it is a little bit overbought here. So yeah, it's probably going to come down in the middle, midterm here. The 1 hour actually getting into the oversold region, flirting with it basically. And it is pointed down, so it probably will hit this and come back up, soon. It's also a little bit overbought here though on the RSI. So yeah, kind of mixed signal there, but 15-minute time frame, very oversold here, kind of in the middle here on the RSI. So, maybe we get like another small run here in the short term, very, very, very short term. Now in the middle, midterm time frame on the 4-hour time frame, probably going to cool off a little bit though, just because, look at how many, green candles on the 4-hour time frame this has had in a row, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and it's working on the 12th. So there's only 9 more minutes on this candle, so it could very easily close green. Although it's a little bit doji right now, but hey, this one also was a little bit doji and it turned out green. So anyways, in my opinion, Manta looking fine. Now, taking a quick look at the MACD, guys, you can see this is the 4-hour time frame, but yeah, it is pointed heavily up. And if we go back in history here, you can see there was a lot of bigger spikes here. So yeah, on the 4-hour time frame looks fine. Daily time frame, let's just look at this. Now, it can run a lot higher here. Pretty much you're sitting at neutral at about 0. And yeah, it can get as high as about 0.22 here. The local high was down at, let's see, 0.13, so 13 basically, 0.13. And yeah, that means it can run a lot higher. Now, on the weekly time frame, this is just starting to print, so there isn't much to see with that really. But on the MACD, I would say it looks pretty good. We are starting to print some green candles basically. If I zoom in here, for example, on the daily time frame, we've had in the last several days some red, but here's the first green. And yeah, if we look at the weekly time frame, yeah, look at that. We do have 3 dark green candles here, and we're coming out of this bearish period. So that looks pretty good, guys. Now, taking a quick look at Manta Network here, guys, the all-time high was $4.05. So you're getting a 93, almost 94% discount, and that was about what, 1 year and 2 months ago. So the all-time low was only about a month ago, and if you picked it up there, excellent buy, guys. Now, looking at the tokenomics and look at my holdings, guys. I only have 100. My average cost was $1.79. I picked this up way too early. Although I waited from like $4 or so, I watched it trickle down and I said, okay, this may be the time. It looks like we're going to get a run. And yeah, so I've lost a lot on this, guys. I'm probably going to DCA a little bit more into this personally. I'm probably going to get maybe 300 to 500 Manta, in my total holdings. So it means adding probably 200 to 400 Manta at least. And I'm going to bring this average way down, guys. Now, circulating is only 412 million, so that is very, very, very low. Max supply is 1 billion. Keep in mind, something like Chainlink, they have 1 billion max supply too. So when you're looking at SUI, for example, they have 10 billion, max supply, and they got over 3 billion, almost like 3.5 billion or something like this, circulating, and they're at $4. This can really fly, guys. Manta Network isn't a bad coin. I have seen other influencers think that this is going to like $400 or $500, and they're bigger influencers, guys. I'm talking about Crypto Banter. I think it was Rand. I think it's the Indian-looking guy. I remember him specifically saying this is going to $400 or $500. Now, me personally, I don't think it's going there, honestly. But if this turns out to be one of the better coins, and usually the newer coins have bigger runs than the older coins, for example, like Chainlink or Uniswap might not have as big a move as Manta here in the short term. But yeah, I just don't think it's going to $400 or $500. Maybe $10, $20. It could. You just never know, guys. So keep that in mind. It's a very low supply. I mean, if you're picking it up here, I don't think it's a bad buy, honestly. And like I said, I'm going to try to DCA a little bit more myself. Now, if you're looking to stake your Manta, guys, go to Coinondo here. They do have 7 deals that were found. Now, I know they don't have BitGet over here. I'm not sure if BitGet has some deal on Manta Network, but I think I have mine in Bybit, honestly. As you can see, it's 0.8% here. It's not much, but it's something. And yeah, so you can see that the staking is usually quite low on these normal exchanges. I don't know about Whitebit. I don't have it, guys. But anyways, if you like this video, guys, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this with your friends. Check out some of the deals on the exchanges below in the description, and look at Bitunix, guys. Bitunix has a lot of tools. It's not just about these measurements. Now, if you want to become a member of my channel for only $2, guys, I will put you in a Telegram, and I will forward most of these notifications at the moment they happen, so you know what's going on when it happens, and that can help your trading a lot. But I want to make clear they do have a lot of charts and statistics and things that can make your trading a lot better here with Bitunix, you know, especially if you're doing things other than crypto as well. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.